yet another opportunity for Africa to prove its worth at the prestigious soccer event holding in Qatar. Cameroon, Morocco, Tunisia, Ghana, and Senegal are African representatives, actually. So, do you see any of the African representatives surpassing previous record?
I think if there's any African team, any African nation in this contest that can do well, it has to be Senegal. Senegal is, for years now, the best team out of this continent. It's a tragedy that Sadio Mane, who is an African player, who was even nominated for the Ballon d'Or prize, was injured just days to the World Cup, and they will not be able to take part in this World Cup. It's such a tragedy because that's their best player, is Africa's best player, two-time African Footballer of the Year. Is not going to take part in this contest. The last time that Senegal took part, remember Senegal equaled the record, which is getting to the quarterfinals. Senegal reached the quarterfinals when Japan hosted the tournament. Ghana also reached the quarterfinals. Unfortunately, Senegal was ousted from the last tournament in 2018 because they recorded more yellow cards than Japan. So these Senegalese, they are very good players. You look at the Ghanaian team, they are not as star-studded as the Ghanaian teams of old. You look at the Tunisian team, there are no outstanding players that you can count on your fingertips. It's not, they are not really strong like they used to be, you know. So Senegal represents Africa's best hope with people like Eduardo, the goalkeeper of Chelsea, Ismail Assar of Watford, Kalidou Koulibaly, so many good players, good, extremely skillful African players doing well in top clubs in Europe. I don't know how far they can go in replacing Sadio Mane. I know it will be tough to replace such a very capable player, but if they can find a way around that, around his injury, then Senegal can still go far in this World Cup. Senegal looks like the former Ivorian team had so many good players, but in the case of the Ivorians, they didn't really rise to their full potential. But the Senegalese team, even when they were they entered the World Cup for the first time, they did very well. They did very well. So with that experience, I expect that they will be able to do well this time. Cameroon plays with a lot of determination. It's the typical African team, play with so much grit. But whether at this level, the Gobert team can shine against the best all over the world, only time will tell. But that's a team, Cameroon is a country that you dare not write off. Cameroon defeated Brazil with 9 players. You know, in the Olympics, they won Olympic gold. Even with 2 players given red card, they managed to hang on. So the Cameroonians are noted for their robust football, and they have so much strength. So I expect them to give their best. But generally speaking, it's Senegal that represent the best opportunity for us. And they're also lucky to be in a good group, you know. So even if they get beaten by Netherlands, they are still going to qualify because of the good fortune of being in a very favorable group. And thankfully, too, we have a situation in which an African woman will be one of the three center referees in the tournament. Three center referees. Africa is represented by a woman from Rwanda. This is significant that all over the world, just from all over the world, there are just three center referees who are
Yeah,
women
BKO.
who will take part in this tournament, and one of them happens to be an African. It's something to be happy about. You look at Tunisia, in their group, you have France, you have
Yeah.
Denmark. There's no
Yeah.
way, except a miracle happens, that they are going to be able to come out of that. Of course, Ghana has Portugal, Uruguay, their group. That is a very tough group. Talking about Cameroon, they have to grapple with Brazil, Switzerland, and Serbia. It is a very tough group for Rigobert Song and his team. So I just hope that they will, in spite of all that, be able to give their best. I'm not excited about the World Cup. Maybe one of the reasons is the fact that Nigeria is not represented, but Nigerian football has been going steadily down. That Portuguese team did not deserve to beat Nigeria with 4 unreplied goals, but our football has been going down steadily. We need a very decisive, very knowledgeable coach with track record, and we need an NFA where, NFF, where the leaders are concerned about the future of the sport rather than the money that they can make uh, by being decision makers for our football. It's time for us to rise again as a country. This is a time for rebuilding. The team that will play the next World Cup, we ought to start rebuilding that team now. There's no need to waste time. Yes, we have lost our opportunity. We won't be at the World Cup. Yet Nigeria has some of the best players in the world, some of the best players in Africa. But we put ourselves where we are, and we can't blame anybody. But I wish the African teams well, especially Cameroon.
Yeah. Okay, BKO.
Ghana,
We
I don't think they can go far. The last time Ghana got to the quarterfinal, and they needed unsportsmanlike
yeah.
conduct by the Uruguayan player Suarez to get them eliminated. You know, but I don't think Ghana has that kind of team now. That kind of team, the blending, the harmony in their play, they don't have it at this time. No, apart from Thomas Partey, no solid player in that Ghanaian team. And Thomas Partey cannot do much alone in that midfield. He's going to face the best midfielders in the world. It's going to be really tough.